Hey there all, welcome back to Let's Play Sly 2 Band of Thieves. In the last part, we successfully took down the Contessa in a tangled web and also rescued Carmelita Fox. We also got our hands on the Clockwork Eyes. While we don't know what happened to Carmelita Fox, we do know that Neela actually got credit for taking down the Contessa. In this part, we are going to start on episode 6, He Who Tames the Iron Horse. So, let's go.
Following the trail of spice shipments, we made our way up to Nunavut Bay, Canada, the secret hub of Jean Bisson's shipping empire. As a young man, he trekked across Canada to strike it rich during the gold rush of 1852. An avid prospector, he took some chances and ended up buried alive in an avalanche. Miraculously, the quick freeze kept him alive, and 120 years later, thanks to global warming, he thawed out. A product of his time, he dreams of taming the wild north, damming every river and chopping down all the trees, with progress delivered at the sharp end of an axe. Shipping spice for the Claw Gang proved a lucrative way to bankroll his one-man war against nature, and yet, I have to feel a little sorry for him. He's just a normal guy from the 1850s. Back in his day, he'd be a hero, but today, he's a villain. Either way, that man's got more than his fair share of the clockwork parts. What a low-tech guy like Jean Bisson is doing with robot parts is a mystery. I almost don't want to know. But as always, it's only a matter of time before I find out.
So, here we are in Canada. First thing, let's take a look at what we can get. Nothing at all, really. Actually, I do want Bentley's upgrade. This is really awesome. I think he has something like it automatically in future installments. But more on that later.
I've got a lead on the clockwork parts. Head through town and out into the wilderness.
As always, we are going to start by getting the bottles, and I'm probably going to cut a lot more out, because I looked at the bottle video for A Tangled Web. I was surprised by how long it was. I actually did not think it'd be that long. Thankfully, the bottles here aren't that hard. Well, not as bad as I seem. This is a huge area, as always. That's like basically almost only half of the area. Maybe a bit more. Although, we already are making pretty good time on the bottles. Actually, we already have 5 of them. Which is pretty great. So this is something new right here. You get on them with pressing circle, and then you press down, and then you press X, and you get pretty high up. It's kind of frequent that you're gonna have to use it. Oh god. Crap. Run away! Those things are like the elephants from Jean's world. Big searchlights that alert enemies. Moving ones, I mean. I have to admit though, I really do like this world's overall look and the music. It's real nice. Stupid goats. You'll see more of it later, but I really just do think it's pretty cool. It's got a real nice vibe to it, and it just looks really nice for PS2 graphics. Well, upscaled PS2 graphics, rather. And also, don't get in front of the trains. Instant kill. And I don't like instant kills. Do you like instant kills? I didn't think so. Truthfully, that really is one of my biggest pet peeves in any game. I just think it's so cheap sometimes, and It's really a down. It's really kind of a downer sometimes, honestly. It's kills. That's probably one of my least favorite things about the survival horror genre, because as you guys know, a lot of horror games, like Resident Evil and Dead Space, are full of that. I think Silent Hill as well to a lesser extent. Although as far as I know, when I see most instant kills in Silent Hill are kind of unexpected, not a bit cheap. Like, I know in the original, if you, near the end game, if you approach some closet, this hand comes out and apparently it drags Harry Mason to his death and there's nothing you can do about it. I haven't really played Silent Hill, but I played Silent Hill 3 and that was it. I thought it was okay, but not really my style. You know, maybe I'll try it out. I think, honestly, I might be better off doing a blind playthrough of Silent Hill, because I think it's that kind of game. Because I remember watching it for the first time, and I just thought it was pretty interesting. Also, these enemies, the big ones, in particular, have a lot of really good loot. So it's always a good idea to try and see if they have any loot on them. Ooh, more special loot. It's worth noting those trucks can either shoot at you or actually spawn enemies, like right there. And after finally getting up here, knock you out. And we are already 1/3 of the way there. Very nice. And more special loot. We're actually coming up to my preferred spot for farming coins in the game. It's actually very soon, I believe. You'll see when we get to it. It's nothing down there, I believe. So we're pretty much done down there. Got a jail cell over there. I'm not quite sure what it's for. Bam! So let's take a look and see where else I could go for bottles. Not mean to fall. One down there. We also have something new here. Before I was interrupted. We have something new here. Bear traps. And they're not that hard to deal with. You just need to use a triangle attack of some kind. Those moles are like the snakes from John's areas. They're a pain in the ass, and they just randomly spawn. They can really mess you up times. They don't even give out any coins too, which is stupid. So that one actually gave me a health, which is surprising. Let's see. Another bottle over here. Whoa! What the hell happened? Oh god. I think we'll do a bit more searching down here actually, and I think I can afford getting seen, so I don't care. I believe that bottle over there actually eluded me my first time getting the bottles. So I didn't really think to look down over here. What the hell? What the hell is he running for? Let's check over here. Whoa, whoa, whoa! And somehow he didn't see me. Stupid duck. Alright, now here, you're gonna want to be very careful. That's right. A fucking huge bear. That's very alert. We really want to watch it. That bear does not fuck around. Oh yeah, that's right, there's two of them. You cannot kill it. That's right, it's invincible. I think Bentley and Murray potentially can? I don't recall. At least, as you can guess, we are going to have two worlds with John Passan. I know Murray, I think, can in the second world with John Passan. I don't recall Bentley can. I think on the wiki, the Slide wiki, they mentioned that both of them can, but Slide can't. I know that for a fact. It instant kills all enemies though, so that's decent to know. Although the weird thing is, the bear and the enemies will actually team up against you if you come to both of their fields of vision. See me, little bear. I mean you no harm. And another bottle there that I nearly missed. We're actually doing really well in the bottles. I'm pretty pleased so far. We're gonna probably come up to 25 soon. Oh shit! As you saw there, you can actually climb onto the trains if you want, as like do a little circle prompt. I don't think it's really needed for anything though. So I don't think there's a bottle up here. No, there isn't. Oh, there's another one here? Huh. Where? I hear it, but I don't know where. Oh, how the hell did I miss this? Oh, well, that works out for me. And then there's, I think, one down here. Yeah. Alright, the rest of the bottles are going to be up toward that mountain, so that's nice. I also will talk about some other things on the way. You guys are probably wondering what I think of God of War Ascension. I think it's pretty superb so far, actually, all things considered. I was kind of worried about it at first, because, well, the prequel games aren't really that good in comparison to the main series games, 1, 2, and 3. I'm not really counting Betrayal because I have not played it. I believe Betrayal, which is on the cell phone for those of you who don't know, is okay. My friend Vincent Games, before he left YouTube, did it. He told me it was okay, but incredibly short and okay, but not really worth the time. He just solely did it for the purpose of walkthrough every God of War game. Anyway, I don't really have that many complaints. I just feel at times the game just kind of comes to a halt in a way. Like, at times it'll just fall a bit flat. You know, like there won't be really much in the way of story. That was very notable after the first Prison of the Damned section. I currently actually just beat the Furies for the first time. You know, Lepta and Megari. I can't really say that much, but I'm really liking it so far. I can also honestly say that the Collector's Edition was definitely one of the best Collector's Edition I've ever bought, because it was really worth the money. My only real complaint with it was, it is such a pain in the ass to get the game out of the Steelbook, and I also really wish that was actually physical and not downloadable. That was also something that that annoyed me when I bought God of War 3 Ultimate Edition. Especially because a lot of advertisements displayed it as the soundtrack as physical, an actual CD. I don't know why they couldn't do that though. Other than that, I really have no problems with the game so far. It can be real difficult at times, sometimes unfair with difficulty progression, honestly. But I think that's mostly because I'm still getting used to the new combat system. Like, I'm not really a fan of the rage system. I think it's decent maybe, but I prefer the old combat system. I prefer the old rage systems and not the new one. Maybe they went with something like Fear's Bane, where you can just like briefly trigger it or hold down a button for it. But I'm not really a fan of it, especially because you need it in order to actually do more damage. Hell, it's practically required at times. Other than that, there's not much else wrong actually with the game. I'll tell you guys more when I finish it and stuff. So right now I'm gonna look for those last two bottles, so I'll be right back. Isn't that nice? I missed this very first bottle at the beginning of the level. I still have no idea where bottle 30 is, so I'll be right back and I'll look for that. And I found the last bottle near where we're actually supposed to go. That's nice. Probably could have avoided all this by checking more effectively. But it worked out a bit because, you know, I'm right near where we need to go, so let's start the mission.
That cabin may seem rustic, but don't be fooled. It's the control center for Jean Bison's trade empire. Sneak inside and raid his files. You're sure to find out where he keeps his clockwork parts.
Ransacking his files doesn't sound hard. Now, climbing up a sheer rock wall, that'll be a challenge.
You're in luck. Before Jean Bisson took over, this used to be a popular destination for rock climbers. Some of their old wall hooks are still around.
I'm guessing I just jump and hit the circle button to latch on.
That's right. And remember to lean back before you spring off the hook. You'll get more altitude.
Thanks for the tip. I'll give it a try.
I think the vault's actually pretty close by too. I think it's in this mission, I'm not sure.
Jackpot, Sly! That's Jean Bisson!
Looks like he didn't notice me come in.
Just stay out of sight and take a picture of each of his trade routes. They should narrow our search for his share of the clockwork parts.
All right, I'm on it.
Hello, Arpeggio here.
Salutations.
This is
Mr.
not gonna be
Arpeggio.
easy.
Y'all got time to shoot the breeze?
Unfortunately, you...
Of course, for you
The hell is that?
always. Although must be
A moving
communicated
thing.
through that dreadful speaker.
Unfortunately, you can't actually use the
I can
mountain
think
comm
better
while
my
crouching.
legs move. Pumps blood to your brain.
Yes, of course. One must keep blood in one's.
I really wish you could, and I don't even understand why you
Is there some
can't.
pressing matter you'd like to discuss?
So let's just let him
First
go around.
off, are you still coming on schedule to get that Northern Lights battery?
Yes, we're well underway. My blimp should arrive at the end of the week.
Bullseye.
Yeah, of course Sly is just out of
When you
view
gonna give
for
me a
that.
look-see at that clockwork
What if I
brain
can
of
get
yours?
up there?
I'd sure like to buy it off you.
Bisson, you covetous troglodyte. You've already got the lion's share of the
I think I could, actually.
Would you take my meager
My
portion of the
twitches,
robotic
right.
bird for your own and strip me of all my earthly pleasures?
Oh, nice. That'll make this so much easier.
Easy there, partner. You're all up in a lather. It's just that I found some real use.
Oh yeah, it must
for
be
the
what he's
clockwork
communicating to
parts I
that
got.
moving thing.
Why, I put
Must be a
3 of
radio.
them in the engines of my best trains. With those robotic doohickeys feeding the fire, them trains will run all night and all day. I call them my iron horses. Of course, I gotta keep the plans hidden. Stuffed them in my 3 trope.
Sly, did you hear that? Bison's hidden the Iron Horse
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
blueprints in his trophy bass. Head for the fish on top of the fireplace and steal those plans.
Sounds like you're making capital use of your share of the robotic loot. But for now, the clock.
Excellent. Now Now get out of that cabin before you're spotted.
That'll do fine. By the way, you ready to giddy up into Perry for the final
I wonder how
hoedown?
long this dialogue
Yes,
go for.
the blimp's hypnotist wavelengths conform to the specs drawn up by the Contessa, and Dimitri, before his unfashionable capture, did a
I don't care. I don't think you guys really care either.
After analyzing Bissoff's decorating techniques, I think
mole.
we'll find the other trophy bass above the mantle in the 2 remaining cabins.
Oh god. What the hell happened? Oh. I completely forgot what I had equipped there. I thought I had smoke bomb equipped instead of rage bomb. What the fuck's the bear doing? Ah. Oh well, at least I didn't get hurt. Also, Jameson is actually invincible in there. He will always be there, so you can basically return with either Bentley or Murray, but you can't really do anything in response. I want to get your loot! No, I'm getting his... Oh, the hell of it, I'm not getting your loot. It was worth a shot, though.
Yep, just like I thought. Get to the fish above the mantle and steal those blueprints.
And the ducks have no idea what the hell actually happened. Well, what the hell happened?
Round 1 to go.
What the fuck was that? That was dumb. Anyway, fall already. Not bad.
For another rude awakening the next time he checks in this vault. The code should be 129.
129. What do you want, Leander?
You've gotten the music box move.
Not bad. Let's see. I could probably use that instead of the alarm clock for a required mission later, actually. Also, yes, that is my dog you guys might be hearing. He, I think, knocked out one of his toys, and I don't feel like getting it, because he does that all the time. He knocks it over, I bring it up, knocks it over, I bring it up, knocks it over, I bring it up. It's never ending until at some point he gets bored, or I don't know, maybe he just stops. But these rooms, these are great spots to farm for coins, probably the best in the game. This is how I got all the upgrades myself for the trophies and on my own rigor file. Wholly recommended. As you can see, I got a pretty decent amount. Another cabin is better and has more points, as well as better enemies to get loot from. Not getting your toy, you crazy dog. Alright, what if I can hitch a ride? Sweet, I can. Worked out fine. I'm not getting your toy, Leander. You knew what you were doing when you knocked it over. I always think that the cabin's over there. Damn hole.
above the fireplace. Be careful.
Attention all cabin guards. I've heard tell from the boys at Ponderosa Cabin there's someone been in my hidden blueprints. Everyone stay sharp. This ain't no summer camp. I don't pay you boys to lollygag while
Oh god, I got seen. Oh, that bottle got in the way. Yeah, these guys, this is the better spot to farm for coins. Because there's another bulk cage you can use. Actually, 3 of them, though I think only one of them is... Actually, no, both of them are good. All 3 of them are good. Also, the enemies more likely than not will have good loot on them. In fact, I've actually noticed they will, in general, have loot more often than those ducks. If you do anything to my clothes, I swear to God, Leander. Okay, you can sleep on them, I don't really mind. Oh, it's so cute. Anyway, as I said before, I am not gonna bother with all upgrades. If I get them all, that'd be nice. But I don't think I am. I am going for a few specific ones that I actually think are nice. Not bad.
Exceptional work, Sly. That's the last of the blueprints. Armed with all 3 blueprints, we should be able to isolate and track the Iron Horse trains through that satellite dish.
Top of the mountain, huh? Shouldn't take long.
So, let's get started. I was hoping there'd be a train down there. Maybe I can catch a ride on. Oh, whoa! That could be bad. So let's continue climbing up the mountain when she comes. Miss Fox will be coming around the mountain when she comes.
Keep an eye out for
That
the rock
horribly
climber
backfired. God damn it, Bentley. That's all your fault for distracting me. Let's try that again. Also, those, I think, eagles can hurt you, so be careful. Oh, I want that loot. Jesus.
This is great! We've got total access to the train's GPS system. It's all on my computer. Head back to the safe house. I'll crunch some numbers and give you and Murray the rundown.
But you can't let me take that loot? That's lame.